If you're a doctor trying to forecast your tax burden, you're probably already aware of just how complex this can get. It's not like your typical 9-to-5 job, right? You've got unique income sources, deductions, and a ton of tax laws that apply differently to you. But what if I told you that there are tools out there designed specifically to make this process less of a headache? In this video, we're diving into the best tools that forecast tax burdens for doctors, and trust me, you're going to want to stick around till the end. I'll be sharing a game changer that could save you thousands. Let's start with the most important tool, a specialized tax planning software. This is something that doesn't just give you a rough estimate of your taxes, it forecasts them with precision. For example, there are platforms that integrate with your financial accounts, pulling in data automatically from your practice, investments, and other income streams. The real power of this is in the customization. As a doctor, you're juggling multiple income sources. Maybe you're a solo practitioner, maybe you're part of a group, or maybe you have investment properties. These tools factor in everything, from your W-2 income to your side businesses, and even those tricky real estate investments that can complicate things. One tool I've worked with extensively is TaxPlan. This tool looks at your entire financial picture and gives you scenarios based on where you stand today and what might happen in the future. It doesn't just forecast your tax burden, it helps you plan ahead to avoid surprises come tax season. If you're looking to work smarter and not harder, this one's a top contender. Now, tax software might sound like a dry topic, but I can assure you it's anything but boring. When I was first getting into tax forecasting for doctors, I was overwhelmed by all the variables at play. But as soon as I got my hands on tools like these, the clouds parted, and suddenly, everything made sense. The ability to forecast my taxes based on real-time financial data was like a superpower. You know, there's nothing worse than realizing you owe way more than you expected when tax season rolls around. Another tool to consider is QuickBooks Self-Employed. While QuickBooks is more popular for its accounting tools, its self-employed version has some pretty slick features for tax forecasting, especially for doctors with side hustles or a private practice. It keeps track of your income and expenses throughout the year, and it automatically estimates how much you'll owe in taxes based on that data. It's simple but effective, and if you're someone who likes to keep things as streamlined as possible, this could be your best friend. Now, before I move to the last tool, I've got something important you're going to want to hear. Most of the tools I've mentioned so far don't just forecast taxes. They're about building a proactive tax strategy. You want to avoid getting stuck with a huge bill, and these tools don't just help you plan, they help you adjust and optimize. This leads us to the final tool I want to discuss today. For those of you who want to dive even deeper into tax planning, especially when it comes to retirement accounts, there's a tool called TaxSlayer Pro. If you're nearing retirement or are managing high income from multiple sources, this one's for you. TaxSlayer Pro can forecast how different retirement account withdrawals, like from your 401k or IRA, will affect your tax burden in the future. This level of detail is crucial for doctors who want to optimize both their current and future tax situations, especially with changing tax laws. It's like having a tax advisor right in your pocket. So, what's the takeaway here? The best tools that forecast tax burdens for doctors aren't just about getting a tax estimate. They help you plan, adjust, and avoid surprises. Whether it's integrating with your existing financial accounts, helping you manage deductions, or forecasting how your future withdrawals will impact your taxes, these tools are designed to make your life easier. And here's the kicker. You don't need to be an accountant to use them. They're intuitive, and most of them offer consultations or support if you're stuck. Now, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm not incentivized by affiliate commissions, so you can trust that the advice I'm giving you is pure value. If you want to see more content like this, content that cuts through the noise, subscribe and support independent content.